Jolene, 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 please don't take nothing just because you can. Hey there, my name is Mark, and I just want to take a moment to let you know about and to invite you to the South City Folk Jam. The South City Folk Jam is simply a gathering of musicians of all skill levels who meet once a month to play a lot of fun songs together. So if you play a folk instrument, such as an acoustic guitar, or an ukulele, or a banjo, or mandolin, or a fiddle, or bongos, or the washboard, or spoons, or maybe you just like to sing, then I want to invite you to come on out and join the band. Now, when you come, you'll be handed a songbook that is filled with all different styles of folk music. And we use that term folk music in a very generous way. It can mean anything from kind of old-timey stuff, if you know the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, that kind of style of original folk songs of America. But it also includes a lot of selections from the American folk revival, excuse me, of the 1950s and 60s. So a lot of Bob Dylan, Pete Seeger, Peter, Paul and Mary, if you know all that stuff. But also we have a lot of just hits, songs from the 60s all the way through the modern day that are a lot of fun to play. So it's whether it's the Beatles or the Eagles, or like I was just playing there was Dolly Parton's Jolene, which was recently covered by Miley Cyrus. And so we're really all over the map. And the main thing, though, that all these songs have in common is that they're relatively easy to play. So if you know your 10 basic chords, then you're going to do just fine at the Folk Jam. So, for example, if you come, you should know a G chord, a D, C, A minor, E minor, B7, B minor, and F. And that's about it. Now, there are a few outlier chords that show up once in a while, but seriously, 90% of our songs are some assimilation of those 10 chords. So if you know those 10 chords, you're going to do just fine. You're going to be able to get through every song without a problem. And what I really appreciate about our Folk Jam is the way that it works for all skill levels of musicians. So, for example, say you're a relative beginner. Maybe you've only been playing for a couple months, but you know your 10 basic chords, then you're going to do just fine. Now, it might be that your strumming and rhythm still need some improvement and are still working on those, but coming to the Folk Jam is a perfect way to really improve, especially in terms of rhythm and strumming. And you'll find the more you play with better musicians, the quicker your own skills are really going to grow. And so the Folk Jam is excellent for relative beginners to come. But the Folk Jam also works for really seasoned players. Maybe you've been playing for decades and you got some chops, and you can come on out. We can always make room for solos and chance for people to showcase what they can do. And it's always a lot of fun. And so the Folk Jam works for all skill levels of musicians. Now, our next Folk Jam is coming up on Saturday, April 12th from 3 to 5 p.m. And once again, we'll be meeting at the South San Francisco Parks and Rec building, that shiny new building that's right on the corner of El Camino and Chestnut or Westboro. The official address is 901 Civic Campus Way, and we will be in room 235, which is on the second floor. Now, all classes at the parks, all drop-in classes, I should say, at the Parks and Rec require a $6 drop-in fee, which needs to be brought in cash only. And if you could do that, that would be very much appreciated. So that's about it. I really want to encourage you to come on out. The Folk Jam, I find, is not only a lot of fun, but it's a really sweet invitation. We live in a world that's pretty hectic, pretty busy, pretty frazzled, pretty addicted to our screens, it feels like. And the Folk Jam is just a sweet invitation to take a break from all that. Come on out, get out of your homes, get away from your screens for a little bit, and come and connect with real people again, especially through music. It's just something really powerful about that. And I'm just really grateful for all those who do come. So again, Our next folk jam is going to be on Saturday, April 12th. That's from 3 to 5. And I hope to see you there.